Today on People Now, Ellen Pompeo fires back after reports that her pay hike led to a staff shakeup. We'll tell you what she's saying.
Selena Gomez's life-threatening complication. Francia Reza reveals what happened following their kidney surgery.
Demi Lovato speaks out about the moment she almost relapsed at an event. We'll tell you how she fought the urge.
Terry Hatcher sets the record straight after a magazine claims she's broke, homeless, and living out of her van.
Olympic star Adam Rippon is here live, and we are so excited. He did great on Dancing with the Stars.
He would. Plus, we've got unusual pets with a larger social media following than you.
All today on People Now. All right, here we go. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to People Now. And what a Friday it is, because everybody, it is National Meatball Day.
Yes, we have some excitement. Yes, we're talking about we love a good meatball here. Now, even if you're vegan, there's still options for you. So in honor of the Meat-tastic holiday, we want to know, what food do you think deserves its own day? Tweet us at People with the hashtag PeopleNow.
Yeah, guys, today marks also the end of our daylight savings countdown. We have made it.
You've made it.
This is the weekend. We're all losing.
It's brighter out in the morning.
Yeah, we're losing an hour of sleep this Sunday, but keep in mind that it means that spring and all that sunshine is on its way. Stay positive, people.
Yes.
New day is done.
Don't say it to me. I'm very happy.
Okay, good. All of you, stay positive. And now we move on to this. Colin Firth and his wife revealed that she had an affair with the man that she has now accused of allegedly stalking her. According to British newspaper The Times, Livia Giugioli accused an Italian journalist of harassing her with frightening messages, and police are now investigating. The 48-year-old film producer who married Firth in 1997 claimed 55-year-old journalist Marco Brancaccia was allegedly stalking her, although he denied the accusation, telling the publication that she was lying to hide their relationship, which occurred between 2015 and 2016. In a statement obtained by The Times, the couple confirmed the relationship, saying, quote, "A few years ago, Colin and Livia privately made the decision to separate. During that time, Livia briefly became involved with former friend Mr. Brancaccia. The Firths have since reunited." The statement continues, "Subsequently, Mr. Brancaccia carried out a frightening campaign of harassment over several months, much of which is documented. For obvious reasons, the Firths had never had any desire to make this matter public." The statement concluded by saying that the reporting on this case is understood to have come out because of a leaked court document. Italian prosecutors requested Brancaccia's indictment, according to ANSA, the publication that he remains employed by, but he denied the allegations to the newspaper, saying he and Livia were, quote, romantically involved. He described the situation by saying this. He said, "My stalking consisted of 2 messages via WhatsApp after she ended our relationship in June of 2016, and then an email as well. I wrote an email to Colin about my relationship with Livia, which I now regret sending, and she filed a complaint against me for stalking out of fear that I could go public with what she had revealed to me about her marriage and work." He continues, "In a year, she sent me hundreds of messages of love, photos, and videos, even a diary," adding that Firth had shown understanding. Firth's rep did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. Of course, you can go to people.com for more details on this story. Well, guys, Ellen Pompeo is slamming a new report that her multi-million-dollar pay raise on Grey's Anatomy led to 2 series regulars leaving the show. On Thursday, Deadline reported that Sarah Drew and Jessica Capshaw would be leaving the show at the end of season 14. Now, according to Deadline's report, quote, "The decision not to bring back Capshaw and Drew comes on the heels of the blockbuster new Pompeo Pact that gave her a significant salary increase, paying her as much as $20 million a year. Now, that deal was signed by Pompeo in January, but Pompeo was quick to respond, tweeting, quote, "I'm a big girl. Deadline can take shots at me if they want, but to the fans, please don't fall into that trap." She added in a follow-up tweet, quote, "It's unfortunate that Deadline chooses to try to pit women against each other on International Women's Day." Important to note that Deadline's initial reporting did mention that, according to sources close to the matter, the decision was based on the show's creative direction, and show executive producer Krista Vernoff confirmed that with her own statement in response to the speculation. She said in part, quote, "The suggestion in the Deadline article that our cast changes are in any way related to Ellen Pompeo's salary renegotiation is wrong and hurtful and misguided. It smacks of an old, broken, patriarchal notion that women must be pitted against each other and that one woman's success will be costly to others." Ellen Pompeo has not only advocated passionately for her fellow cast members, she has taken the time to educate women worldwide as to how to advocate for themselves. On Thursday, Drew, who joined the show in season 6 as April Kepner, addressed the news on social media, writing in part, "I know you're sad, I'm sad too. For now, I'd like to say I love you and I love April, and her story isn't over yet." Now, Capshaw, who initially joined the show in season 5, addressed her departure as well, writing in part, quote, Arizona Robbins was one of the first members of the LGBTQ community to be represented in a series regular role on network television. Her impact on the world is permanent and forever. I'm sad to see her go, but I'm consoled by the idea that she will continue to live on and on. Shonda, thank you for the ride on this incredible roller coaster. That's her quote. And we'll see what continues to happen as that story unfolds. Now we move on to this. While Selena Gomez may be fully recovered from her kidney transplant last year, the singer's best friend and kidney donor, Francia Reza, is revealing that she had a potentially fatal health scare after that surgery. Reza tells W Magazine that both Gomez and herself had a hard time recovering after the actress gave her friend a new lease on life. Reza reveals that a few hours after surgery, she had a text from Gomez that said she was, quote, really scared. She explains what happened to her best friend, saying, my kidney was very active, and when Selena turned, she broke an artery. They had to take her into emergency surgery and get a vein from her leg and build a new artery to keep my kidney in place. The actress adding that Gomez could have died. The two friends spoke about the transplant and Gomez's surgery complications during an October interview on the Today Show. Gomez saying, quote, it was a 6-hour surgery that they had to do on me, and the normal kidney process is actually 2 hours. Apparently one of the arteries had flipped. I'm very grateful that there are people who know what to do in that situation. Now, Reza says the experience has brought the two even closer and that she's grateful that God trusted her with something that not only saved a life, but changed hers in the process. We're glad they're both doing well now. Demi Lovato is getting real about her daily struggle to stay sober. The Sorry Not Sorry singer opens up about her journey in the new issue of Billboard, revealing she almost relapsed at the 2016 Met Gala. Lovato, who's struggled with bipolar disorder, bulimia, self-harm, and substance abuse, details the awkward night to the magazine. She explains, saying this, I had a terrible experience. This one celebrity was a complete bleep and was miserable to be around. It was very cliquey. I remember being so uncomfortable that I wanted to drink. Well, Lovato promptly left the party and attended a 10 p.m. Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. She adds this, I changed my clothes, but I still had on my diamonds, millions of dollars of diamonds on in an AA meeting, and I related more to the homeless people in that meeting who struggled with the same struggles that I deal with than the people at the Met Gala. Fake and sucking the fashion industry bleep. Lovato, who has been sober for more than 5 years, says being honest about her struggles holds her accountable. She stresses this, I can never be seen at a club getting wasted. If I relapse, it shows my fans it's okay to relapse, and I can't do that. Since Lovato's confession, various fans have speculated over which celebrity contributed to the star's uncomfortable night. And they may have a clue thanks to this Instagram post. Nicki Minaj appeared to have some obvious beef on the red carpet, Lovato captioning the pic. This picture pretty much summed up my first and probably last Met. So people speculate.
To be fair, though, I don't know. Nicki Minaj does give people those eyes a lot.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you can't take a moment like that photo,
Yeah.
Who knows what, but whatever the case, it's interesting that that'll happen.
I do appreciate that Demi always keeps it real and is very open about her struggles because she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that she was able
and
to.
the relatability of it, like saying like, look, I related more to the people at this meeting than the celebs that I'm in the same sort of class with at the Met Gala.
No, definitely.
Says a lot. She's very real.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day. It is National Meatball Day. We want to know, what food do you think deserves its own national holiday?
Allie says National Pizza Day, National Cheese Day, National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, National Chicken Cutlet Day, and National Vanilla Ice Cream, or Vanilla Cake Day. The cake with chocolate icing day. My God. Okay, so everything deserves a day. Every one of your favorite foods.
Well, Twitter definitely has meatball on the brain. A lot of people tweeting about this national holiday.
Meatball on the brain. Happy National Meatball Day in case you needed inspiration for dinner. There you go.
That's adorable.
Nudge it right over there. Look at that.
National Meatball Day. Yes, please.
Happy National Meatball Day. Snooki, flip that hair and then eat a meatball. Yeah, you just call
Oh, that's a big old meatball there.
It says, Grandma, I'm not really hungry. Just make me one meatball, please. That's what Grandma does, because she loves her meatballs. We all know that.
Yeah.
Keep the comments coming in. We're going to check in with you again soon on this National Meatball Holiday. First, Andrea, more for us at Star Treks.
Yes, Jeremy. So we are kicking off Star Treks with a very shirtless J. Biebs. And I don't know, I'm not complaining. You're not complaining either. It's no secret that Justin Bieber has been getting in touch with his spiritual side. He's been hanging out with Hillsong pastor Carl Lentz and hitting up church with Selena Gomez. But now it seems like he's continuing his spiritual pursuit in nature. So yes, there he is is shirtless and looking totally one with the environment. Justin posted these caption-free pictures of himself standing peacefully on the beach to Instagram on Thursday. Now, if it was up to me, I'd probably caption them, I don't know, #chill-vibes. I mean, the beach is looking super zen.
I feel like Enya is playing.
Yeah, he's lifting his arms up to the sky. The wind is in his hair. There's definitely a glow about him. He's been taking things super easy recently, even celebrating a low-key 24th birthday by go-karting with friends. Looks like the slower pace is really working for him. Go Bieber. Well, that's amore. Newlyweds Amy Schumer and Chris Fisher are celebrating their love with frothy cappuccinos, great food, and even a Segway tour in Italy. Pretty much marriage essentials, I think. The couple who tied the knot during a surprise ceremony February 13th are enjoying their romantic Italian honeymoon, and they've been keeping fans updated along the way. Look at all these wonderful pictures. The Trainwreck star and her new hubby stopped by both Venice and Milan before heading to Rome, the Eternal City. Looks like they're having so much fun, and I hope they know that today is National Meatball Day because this holiday must be celebrated in Italia. Keep living that European dream, you two. Well, Top Chef's Padma Lakshmi stunned at Sunday's Vanity Fair Oscar party in this sheer name con dress that Huffington Post even called the toughest look of the night. Slay, Padma, slay. The dress was definitely a highlight for us, but what was Padma's biggest OMG moment at the party? She told us.
I ran into Mary J. Blige, and that was a big moment for me. I mean, you know, she's pretty much the soundtrack to my 20s. Is it a dream or is it deja vu? I mean, I couldn't believe I was just talking to her, and I think by the end of it, she was like, okay, and back to myself. Wow, I'm sure she had a lot of people to receive compliments from that night.
Padma also revealed there was one big reason she couldn't wait to get off the red carpet, so she could eat, of course.
Finally, when I got off the red carpet, I was like, okay, I'm off duty. I can exhale now. And I was starving. And so I just chowed down. And I don't live in LA, so when I go to LA, I love to eat In-N-Out burgers. So I had 2 burgers, 1 grilled cheese made by In-N-Out like a burger, and then a Ludo Bird fried chicken sandwich for an early lunch the next day. So like within a 15-hour period, I had 4 big honkin' greasy sandwiches. I think they should do the red carpet on the way out.
Yeah.
You know, after you've had a couple of glasses of champagne, you've done your eating or
Speak
whatever.
really freely.
You're more relaxed. You know, we've gotten into this thing where we're all styled within an inch of our lives. I like seeing a little quirkiness on the red carpet. I want to see, you know, a human being there. And so I'm a big fan of the after party show, the after party photograph.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, look, stars are just like us, like to eat a lot of food and then feel a little bad about it, or don't feel bad about it. Those are your star tracks for today.
I don't feel bad about it. Yeah, they eat. They eat just like we do. Stay with us. The Olympic figure skater everyone is talking about, Adam Rippon, is here live. He is talking everything from bestie Reese Witherspoon to what are his next big plans. Plus, did A Wrinkle in Time star Storm Reid inspire Kylie Jenner's baby's name? Find out what she says in just a bit. Well, Dancing with the Stars, Val Schmierkowski's a busy man these days. His new memoir, I'll Never Change My Name, is out right now. And he's touring with his big brother Max and sister-in-law Peta.
Yeah, and he's the proud uncle of 1-year-old baby Shai. Look at those cheeks. Shai is growing up right before our eyes, and Uncle Val gave us an update.
My brother posted a picture, I think today. He's like in the garage and he's now has a selection. He's got a little Tesla, a mini red car, something else, you know.
Nice life for a...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Not
1-year-old. Yeah,
Great,
he already
great
got
toys.
a Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he's like driving, he walks freely. He's a lot more responsive, which, you know, makes him a lot more human.
Yeah, he can interact and give you some pushback a little bit.
Yeah, some personality.
Yeah.
So Max and Peta have hinted that they want more kids. Do you think that's actually going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Have they talked about it with you?
I mean, it's definitely none of my business. But so I'll say that, yeah, they're pretty serious about it. And like I said, it's changed their life for the better. And, you know, when it happens once, you're a father, you just want to have another.
And honestly, so cute. I could watch videos of that baby all day long.
Me too. Speaking of cute, can you believe this is Val's puppy? Look at this little one. Yes, this is an adorable little teddy bear. Belongs to Val and girlfriend Jenna Johnson. So of course, we had to ask how co-parenting has been going.
Yeah, we got this dog together. This was supposed to be our kind of puppy together, you know, something that we share and build on. And 2 days in, we're already having custody battles. So it's been like the real thing.
Who's better with the dog?
You are venturing in a territory that I could get into a lot of trouble. She's on tour, so I took care of the dog for, the puppy for the first like 2 weeks. Now I'm away from home, so she has the puppy. But yeah, it was hard. I mean, you fall in love with it.
Listen, having a pet really allows your relationship to grow. Before we were married, I got my wife a cat that she wanted. We still have them, and years later, we're going strong.
Wow, that's incredible, Jeremy.
It's the key.
But there was some trouble in paradise for these two lovebirds. Val admits he got a little slap on the wrist during a very special holiday. Uh-oh, that's never good. Here's what he had to say about that.
I got in trouble on Valentine's Day.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got in trouble because she was impatient. I had flowers delivered, like 4 dozens of roses.
Oh, whoa.
Delivered to her changing room, just like past afternoon time,
Also, it's too late.
Yeah, but at 11:30, she was already expecting something. Not to say expecting something, but yeah, she was.
All right.
She just, it's been a long tour for her, and now I'm about to go on tour, so it's been hard in terms of distance, but. For me, honestly, Valentine's Day is awesome. Every day should be a day that you show each other love and gratitude and like do things for each other. I find it more special when you do something on a random Tuesday just because than when you have this holiday to brag about with everyone else. It's
Right, and that you're forced. Wow, all right. Did you see this story? Star Magazine's cover this week is about Terry Hatcher. They're reporting that she's broke and homeless, and she's in such bad shape that she's living in her van.
Yeah, well, after seeing these headlines, which she herself calls absurd, Terry felt like she had to set the record straight. So she sat down with KTLA's Sam Rubin for an interview that aired Thursday.
It's categorically false. I am not broke. I've done very well investing my money. I'm not homeless, and I'm not living out of my van. I am shooting my YouTube series, Van Therapy, in my van.
There you have it. Terry says she thinks paparazzi photos that were taken of her in her van were taken while she was shooting her YouTube series at a beach in LA.
It is absurd. The concept of her YouTube show, by the way, is really cool. Terry drives around in the van and has meaningful conversations with interesting people while doing it.
Yeah, Terry went on to add, though, that the magazine actually reached out to her, telling her that they were going to run the cover story. She claims that her lawyer fought it, insisting that the accusations were not true, and that she actually has multiple homes across the country.
But the story was published anyway. I would be very furious.
Yeah, there you go. Terry actually said that she feels like this is a form of bullying in some ways.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with
I
her.
know. Well, Terry says she's been the victim of false stories before, but the timing made her speak out this time. The cover story hit on International Women's Day, no less.
Yeah.
Which, above all things, it's that day, and it's totally false.
Yeah, good for her for speaking out about that. All right, guys, as you thumb through your Instagram this weekend,
We're all gonna do it.
You need to check out the most adorable stars.
Yeah, so we are talking about a fox, a pig, and a labradoodle. Juniper the fox, Esther the pig, and Australian labradoodle Reagan are the daily dose of cuteness you absolutely need in your life.
I'm already feeling it. Juniper the fox has a huge following on social media. The red-haired fox has well over 2 million followers on Instagram alone.
Wow.
At her handle, Juniper Fox. That's with 2 X's.
Yeah, and Juniper's feed includes pictures and videos of herself at home, playing around with more of her owner's other animals. So one is her dog boyfriend, Moose. Yes, she has a boyfriend. The other is fellow rescue fox, Fig.
Yeah, a few years ago, Juniper was a fur farm rescue fox that needed a home. So when Jessica Coker stumbled upon Juniper on Facebook, she got herself a permit and adopted the furry little friend.
Yeah, and now Juniper has grown from a, quote, terror who destroyed things all around the house to a, quote, sweet, cuddly animal who, get this, has a biography coming out real soon.
Oh my gosh, that was the right move to adopt that fox. Juniper, the happiest fox, is all about Juniper's adoption, relationship with Moose, and her adjustment to living with Fig. The book will hit shelves March 27th. I literally can't wait.
Okay, if a fox can write a book, then we gotta write a book.
Gotta get on this.
Speaking of authors, Esther the pig already has a New York Times best-selling novel, and the huge pig has an even huger social media following.
The 650-pound pig has close to 2 million followers across her platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at the same handle, at Esther the a wonder pig.
I don't know, we're doing something wrong, Jeremy.
I know, I gotta get my cats in this game.
Esther was considered a mini pig when she was first adopted in 2012, but she just kept growing. So much so, the owners Steve Jenkins and Derek Walter moved to a farm.
Now, Esther lives like a queen with her own bedroom, queen mattress, and space to play around with her farm animal friends. And Esther is now on to her second book.
Her second book, called The True Adventures of Esther the Wonder Pig. And it's an illustrated children's book about love and acceptance, and it's in stores now.
If that wasn't enough, an Australian Labradoodle Reagan can not only pour himself a mean cup of tea, we think. The pooch found his way into the hearts of over 300,000 followers on Instagram at the handle Reagan Doodle.
Yeah, on the feed, followers get to see the daily adventures of Reagan and his little pal, Buddy, unfold.
Owner Sandy Sweardoff's daughter fostered little Buddy when he was just 11 months old, and now,
So cute.
now 4-year-old Buddy is Sandy's adopted grandson and Reagan's partner in crime. Not only did they play together, they also match.
Yeah, dynamic duo Buddy and Reagan also have a book all about their special bond coming out later this year, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. My thing is, like, this dog looks like a human. Like, his face, it looks like another human.
Got the perfect features to do this.
He has
right?
a human face.
All right. So if that wasn't enough for you, you can check out more this weekend. Now let's move on to this. PeopleTV has launched a really amazing new series. It's called Coming Out Stories.
Yeah, 16 LGBTQ people from all walks of life share how they opened up and came out to friends, family, and the world.
The series features everyone from Modern Family's Jesse Tyler Ferguson to a transgender New York City firefighter and many more.
Yeah, it's very powerful. The series is streaming right now. Now here's a moment from Olympic athlete Gus Kenworthy, his coming out story, describing when he first came out to his mom.
She was having a nap on the couch with my dogs, and I went and woke her up and was like, I have to tell you something. And she's like, what? And I just like immediately started crying, and I was like, I'm gay. And she's like, I know. And I was like, okay, well, why have you never said anything? And she was like, because I really wanted you to tell me. I didn't want to pressure you into telling me, and I didn't want to ask you if you weren't ready to talk about it. It just gave me so much more confidence moving forward to want to tell other people, and with each person I told, I felt this massive weight being lifted off my shoulder.
All right, guys, the man is a Twitter sensation, Reese Witherspoon's best friend at this point, pretty much taking the world by storm. Oh, it turns out he's an Olympic medalist as well. Yes, we are joined by figure skater Adam Rippon. Hello, sir.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm great.
It's a big day here for many reasons. I don't know if you've been following along. It is National Meatball Day. How are you celebrating?
Well,
A much anticipated holiday.
I feel like this morning I'm gonna not have a meatball for breakfast.
Okay.
But I'm saving up for like that really big experience.
Later in the day,
Yeah.
after you have some time to get with it.
I like the
Got it.
strategy behind it.
Yeah, oh, it's a strategy.
By the way, I love the stars here. Can we talk about this? The stars on the shirt,
thank you.
matching the stars on the shoes. It's all kind of dialed in. It's plugged in.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I have
The
no
full
question.
concept.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly right.
You've had such a whirlwind last couple weeks ever since the Olympics. I mean, you went to the Oscars, celebrities are tweeting at you, you got to meet your celebrity crush, Shawn Mendes.
Yes.
What's been the biggest OMG, I'm famous moment?
Well, you know what? I think one of my favorite moments has, I had the chance to meet Reese Witherspoon a few days ago. And she was tweeting at me during the Olympics, and she was just so sweet. And then we started chatting back and forth, trying to find a time for us to meet up. And then we were on the Late Show with Colbert.
Yeah, we saw it. So great.
Oh my God.
The butons, the whole thing.
Yeah, and do you know, so later that night, I lost the other button. So basically, I was wearing a napkin with a button at the top.
It just like draped out.
Yeah, it was just out.
Yeah, all right, well, it's a look. It's
Yeah,
a thing, and
it
if anyone
is.
can pull it off, it's you. You're the oldest of 6 siblings.
I am.
I was just asking this a little bit about what it's like for your family to be watching all of this happen, the success, and are there sibling rivalries?
Well, okay, here's the thing. My brothers are both, I have 2 really brilliant brothers. One's in law school, one lives here in New York, but he's getting his master's degree in biostat at Columbia.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so,
Smart siblings here.
and then my like academic accolades are that I graduated high school in 2008. I'm just taking a gap year.
Okay, taking a gap to conquer the world,
Yeah.
apparently, as it turns out.
One of the athletes you got closest to at the Olympics was Gus Kenworthy. You were kind of like third wheel, friend goals. And
Yeah.
it was really cute. At the closing ceremonies, he even joked that you were a little too clingy for him. Did him and his boyfriend try to play matchmaker with you at all when you were there?
Well, you know, so we were living in 2 different villages. I was down at the coast and he was up in the mountains. So we were like, you know, stayed in touch the whole time, and I got to meet Matt, his boyfriend, who I love and is so cute and so sweet. Like, they're both so cute. So there wasn't really time for any matchmaker. Gus said that he has a few friends that he wants to introduce me to, and who am I to say
Yeah.
So instead of asking in terms of dating life and whatever, instead of asking who, let's ask what you would be looking for in an ideal partner.
Okay, Jeremy. I'm looking for somebody who has a passion in their life.
Okay.
Goes to the gym.
Okay.
Has a great work ethic. And more than anything, has to be able to make me laugh and can keep up with me.
You, right.
Yeah.
What kind of boyfriend are you? How do you think you would be described?
Handful.
A handful?
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, I'm actually pretty easygoing.
Are you?
I mean, obviously.
You, because I admit
That looks like a low maintenance kind of guy.
Yeah, it sure does.
I admit that I'm a little clingy in relationships. Are you clingy?
No, I'm actually like such a loner where I like to be by myself so often, and I'm super outgoing and love to like go out with my friends and everything and have a good time, but I get so much more energy when I'm just like by myself.
Really?
More introverted.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm like an introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
right. You gotta have the time to recenter and
Yeah.
go on.
Well, we want to know. We want to be updated when you end up finding someone and everything.
Oh my God, you'll be the first.
You recently did an interview with SiriusXM and talked about getting certain pictures in the DMs. We all know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Would you ever date a fan or someone based off of those pictures?
No, probably not. Probably, you know what? Here's the thing. Your best step probably isn't like pee first.
Slide into the DMs with a different kind of hook.
Yeah. I mean, it gets my attention, I guess.
Yeah, but then it's over.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There's no mystery.
But would you say you're like a pro sexter? Like, once you're in the relationship,
I mean,
are you for it? Sexting in a
Who are
relationship?
you asking for?
No. No, we're just trying to get an idea of the
In
kind of person you
general, just
are.
because like dating in this world, I'm single. I feel like I'm really bitter about it. Do you like dating? Like, do you have like an ideal date? Like, what are your feelings on that?
Are you asking me out?
I would love. Oh my gosh, if you would date me, I would marry you.
Right now.
What did you ask me again?
If you like dating.
Oh, I think like I have been so busy recently, and I was dating a little bit before the Olympics, and I was just like, I don't have time to do this. And yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of like under the impression that if I kind of focus on me, focus on like everything that I have coming up, I'll have a chance to meet a lot of people and.
It seems like, yeah, the momentum's there.
Yeah,
things are
I'm not
happening,
really worried about it.
Yeah, that's good. Why would you worry about that? You're not giving up your ice skates just yet either. You're jumping into Stars on Ice.
I am.
Can you please tell us all about that and what you're excited about?
Well, I'm super excited because we have a really great cast. We have Olympic champions Meryl Davis and Charlie White. We have the 2018 Olympic team. We have Ashley Wagner, Nathan Chen, myself. Big selling point.
Headliner, hello.
Yeah. And so it's a 2-month tour. We start in April, end in May. We're going to 22 cities, and I think a local one for you guys might be our Long Island show, which I'd love to get you tickets to.
Oh,
my gosh,
thank you.
yes.
We'll take you up on that. Ashley Wagner, how's she reacting to your newfound fame?
You know what? So Ashley and I have known each other for such a long time, and I think that like in all of the whirlwind of this, what I'm super grateful for are the friendships that I've had for such a long time, because my friends have been there through all of my ups and downs. And to be honest, I really haven't had like a moment to like let any of this just soak in and process it all. So to have like a friendship like I have with Ashley is so important right now.
We love to like daydream about possible future projects, and with the friendship already there, an Adam and Ashley reality show feels like a fit. I don't know what you think.
Right, it feels like a fit.
Okay.
What is your, now that everything, once everything dies down, what is your ultimate dream job if you could put it out into the universe?
You know, I think I'm still trying to figure out what that is. I know that, like, in the process of the last few weeks, I love learning about people's stories. I love sharing my own. I really love to make people laugh. And I think more than anything, I'm just trying to keep as many doors as open as I can right now and kind of get a feel for everything.
We're very interested in little rumors of Dancing with the Stars and the possible mirror ball trophy in your future.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
You know, if the opportunity came up, I think I would love to do it. I think it would be fun. And I've never danced with a partner before, so that would be definitely something challenging, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We would love to see you on there.
We were talking about this beforehand. Could there be a more perfect person in
No,
pop culture
there
and all
couldn't.
things than you to be on that show?
Or perfect person in general.
Could have ended the sentence earlier. Is there a dancing pro that you love the most, based on your knowledge of the show?
Based on my knowledge of the show, I really hope that there's someone who can kind of rein this in and just help me shine. But at the same time, I'm worried because, like, I just don't know what I'm doing.
You need a lot of help, a lot of propping to help yourself shine.
Yeah,
obviously.
so we'll see. If the opportunity came, there'd be like a lot that I would need to do.
Yeah, you're obviously hilarious, really funny on social media as well. Your caption game is on point. So we wanted to play Caption That with a few funny snaps from your Olympic performances, putting you on the spot. All right, let's start with the first one. I think we have a picture coming up.
Okay, so this is from the team event, and I remember when this was going on, I don't think I've ever been as nervous for anything in my life, and I think a good caption for this would be, like, looking cool, wanna poop.
All right, next up we have...
There it is. Oh, there we go. Fierce.
This is, I think a good one for this is Happy National Meatball Day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right, next up.
Actually, I saw a meme of this one. I think Jimmy Fallon did put this picture on a show, and he was like, when you're out with the boys and you get hammered, you fall down and you let them know that you're okay.
Or I feel like this one could be slide into my DMs.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, final one, I think.
Final one. We have this one.
Why did you do that? I just met you.
All right, we can let this one slide.
That looks like I don't know. I look thin. That's
You do look thin. All right, we do want to show you this though. Your mom posted this a while back. I think it's a throwback picture, right? When you see this, what goes through your mind? All those different looks.
all of these different looks, what goes through my mind is, I could look better.
You know what, bottom right, the second one over, kind of reminds me of Neil Patrick Harris, like on Doogie House, like way back. Yes? No?
Why not?
Yeah, or JT. Lots of Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, JT.
There's
I
some
see
JT
it.
references there.
Yeah, I think these are all adorable though.
Oh,
the
thank
curls.
you.
You've clearly hit your prime. You have hit it now.
I'm in a stride. Like today, I was like, I think I'm gonna wear my contacts, and I put them in my eyes, and my body completely rejected the idea. So that's why I'm wearing glasses.
All right. Well, it works.
It does.
The glasses, the stars, all of it. Adam, thank you so much.
Thank
you.
It's great to
guys.
talk to you. Really appreciate it. Good luck on Stars on Ice. We will take the tickets later, and maybe we'll see.
Oh, not now?
If you have them now.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
Are we officially giving you credit for inspiring Kylie Jenner's baby's name, Stormy Webster?
I don't know.
It's very. I'm thinking there's an
Maybe
obvious.
a lot of people are saying it. I mean, if she did get her name
Yeah.
from that,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be really cool, but may never know.
We may never know. It's my goal to find out. So
Yes.
we'll put that in the back
Tweet
burner.
me, Kylie.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things with Storm Reid. The young actress may or may not have inspired Kylie Jenner's baby name, but she sure is inspiring audiences in her starring role alongside Oprah, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, and others in A Wrinkle in Time. It's this magical journey the girl goes on to find her father. The movie is our Toyota People Pick of the Day. It's out now. And Storm, indulge my need to know everything about Oprah. Watch. Let me just give you some rapid-fire Oprah questions.
Uh-oh.
Short and sweet. Here we go. Best piece of advice Oprah gave you.
Don't waste energy on things you can't change in life when you could be using that energy on something else in your life. Boom!
Boom! No one's ever asked you that before, clearly. Your favorite part of Oprah's on-screen costume?
Her eyebrows.
Yeah,
her
the silver, the bedazzled.
eyebrows.
Yes.
Yes.
Can that ever be worked into real life?
I mean, she loved them. I don't know if she would like wear them all the time, but
For you?
For me?
Or any regular person?
I don't know. I think for Halloween or like a special occasion.
All right, fine. Does Oprah really love bread?
She loves bread, like English muffin. She has a specific type of English muffin, and it's her jam. Like she loves bread.
With jam, or it is her jam?
It is her
Okay,
jam.
got it.
I don't know what she puts on the bread, but it is her jam.
Okay, in your opinion, will Oprah eventually run for president?
In my opinion, I don't know if she'll run for president. I feel like she'll be a great president, but we may never know.
One thing we would be surprised to know about Oprah.
That she's like the life of the party. Like she's just like partying all the time.
And finally, best Oprah impression.
Storm! I'm Oprah!
That's good. Can you give me your best Oprah?
I don't know. I don't have a thing. That's way to put me on the spot.
Yeah, you
do it then.
You get a magazine. You get a magazine. It's okay. Whatever.
Good job.
Jeremy.
Let's check in on our question of the day. One more time. It's National Meatball Day, so we want to know, what food do you think deserves its own day of celebration?
Susie says on a Friday in Lent, that's just cruel. Yes, it is.
Sam says National Enchilada and Refried Beans Day.
Yep, it's happening.
What do you think?
I think every food already has a national holiday.
I've been looking it up. Even National Oatmeal Day it's October 29th.
Check coleslaw. That's
National,
an offbeat.
Okay, hold on.
National coleslaw.
Okay,
day.
National.
If that has a day, everything has a day.
Okay, National Coleslaw
This
Day.
literally at a point. Hold on, it's worth it. We're here at the end of the show. Can we just do this?
It's February 17th.
February 17th.
Yeah, or actually that's National Cabbage Day. I don't know.
Whatever, it's close. The point is, there's already National Everything. We're going to be asking you a new question of the day on Monday. Please come back for more at 8:30 a.m. Eastern right here. And coming up next week, my big fat fabulous life star Whitney Way Thor joins us to talk about her breakup and fitness journey. Plus, Padma Lakshmi is telling us all about her new makeup line with MAC Cosmetics.
Yes, thanks for watching. And for now, we head back to Olympian Adam Rippon. Take it away, Adam.
Okay, the last time I slid into someone's DMs was yesterday, and her name, Whoopi Goldberg. I was on The View, so I wanted to say thank you because I love her. Okay, the last time I laughed so hard that I cried was also yesterday. I did a lot yesterday. One of my friends came to meet me after I was done doing all of my interviews, and she came up to me and she gave me a hug, and she took her phone out and she started putting it in front of me to take my picture, and she just went, famous. And my last big splurge, actually, I think my last big splurge was on this shirt. It's by Givenchy, and I'm a sucker for some stars, baby.